Hello everyone, and now welcome to a 1v1 matchup between Moon and FoCuS. This game taking place here on Tide Hunters. Gonna go ahead and head off to that 2-minute mark. FoCuS spawning as the green orc, meanwhile Moon spawning as that purple night elf, as we are looking at most likely a keeper of the grove going up against a Farseer matchup, and it was gonna be grunts. All right, so FoCuS changing things up, going Farseer grunts over Farseer headhunters. Keeper of the Grove already out here on the battlefield and will be able to get up to level 2, if not level 3, and then perhaps try and train up a secondary hero who may end up becoming the primary hero. Keeper of the Grove, a very strong pacing-based hero, good at shutting down early game units with Entangle and Archers, and then able to go and move into that harassment strategy at level 3, while the new level 1 hero, Panda or Demon Hunter, is brought over to try and level up as well. Coming back across here, Farseer looking to, well, just simply run around the map, trying to do a little bit of clearing, going after a giant sea turtle creep camp, and get perhaps a bit of experience of his own. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove already sitting at level 2 and gonna perhaps be picking up some useful items as well. Those treants gonna fall pretty quickly as the Keeper of the Grove already has +8 damage. Farseer comes across an archer here, but knows that not much really can be done. Farseer gets up to level 2, even with Chain Lightning. Doesn't want to waste that mana unless it can guarantee a quick kill. There's one more shot. Oh, denied right there as the focus is Farseer now looking to retreat back. Little bit of damage being absorbed as the Farseer does have 600 hit points at level 2 because of those gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Little bit of bonus damage here. Oh, picks up the Cloak of Shadows. I don't know if that was deliberate or not, but Moon perhaps expecting that the Farseer crept away from his units, knew that there was 50 gold or a Cloak of Shadows just sitting on the ground waiting to be picked up. So translating an early bit of Entangle in order to stop the Farseer from picking up that item, as the units are still now retreating back around the map. Off to the north, upgrading to tier 2, Tree of Life to Tree of Ages. Hunter's Hall now being placed down. We should be going into dual Ancients of Lore in just a moment. Meanwhile, coming back around, there goes a Wisp. Is it going to end up getting taken down? Farseer, a final upgrade to the Moonwell there, as a little bit of damage is getting added in across. All right, there goes another, unsummoning that Spirit Wolf, as that Wisp is now able to retreat back. Little bit more damage coming back around. Keeper of the Grove looking to retreat back again as the Farseer and Spirit Wolves are chasing back off to the north once more. Where are they going? Tauren Chieftain, Cloak of Shadows able to hide here. Moon with a decent amount of gold ready to, invest it and spend it as soon as the time comes. As the Farseer, did go for grunts, and FoCuS is actually holding his grunts back. FoCuS is holding his grunts back here and has a Tauren Chieftain here. The Farseer is sitting at level 2, and the Tauren Chieftain is sitting at, is getting trained up. So what we might end up looking at is some sort of strategy play to try and level up that Tauren Chieftain as the Archer now gets taken down. I believe there was a Dust of Appearance. Yes, Dust of Appearance right there, as the Spirit Wolves are able to catch up to that Archer pretty easily, and one or two more shots, yes, takes down another Archer there. Farseer getting in a little bit more experience, but Keeper of the Grove of Moon still coming out ahead, as the Tauren Chieftain should be back out here momentarily and, trying to get to level 3. A Demon Hunter is that follow-up hero, Ultra Vision for better Nightfall viewing, as FoCuS grabs the Tauren Chieftain here, and all of those shenanigans to try and keep things hidden, scouted out by an illusion. We are going into a Bestiary and a Tauren Totem. Spirit Walkers and perhaps some Raiders and a Kodo Beast are most likely in the near future, as the Null Overseer are going to go ahead and battle things up here. This 5-3-3 creep camp almost giving level 2 to that Tauren Chieftain. Ancient of Lore, absorbing a little bit of damage here. Are we going to be seeing some damage? Demon Hunter now back out here onto the battlefield. It looks as though the Ancient of Lore will end up getting canceled, and that is going to slow down the production of all of those Dryads here. There's a detonation and a little bit of additional damage. One more shot, and it does get taken down. That was finally taken down right there. No Wisp was out, and losing that Ancient of Lore gonna set Moon back tremendously, as he now has gold and no way to really spend it on units as of yet. Back off to, well, no, that's just an illusion. Keeper of the Grove, Demon Hunter, items being transferred back around. Demon Hunter now with Rings of Protection, gonna be able to absorb quite a bit more damage. Keeper of the Grove trying to dive on in here. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain, Farseer, level 2 on each, also picking up a Ring of Regeneration on the Tauren Chieftain to try to keep him alive and well. Coming back through here, that Ring of Regeneration, faster regeneration speed, should be able to stay topped off. Meanwhile, what is this? Purposely aggroing the creeps so that the Ancient of War ends up getting taken down. Beautiful play by FoCuS. Meanwhile, Moon has all of his attention focused over here off of this creep camp and may end up losing that Ancient of War off to the north. All right, Keeper of the Grove gets up to level 3. Demon Hunter backing, or it's going to stay there. There goes that Ancient of War falling into a giant pile of, well, wood. Keeper of the Grove coming back on the other side, going to go after these Murlocs here. Demon Hunter trying to finish off this Apprentice, doesn't get level 2 as the Farseer is nearby, may try and steal some experience with the Chain Lightning, or at least take that item here. This is going to be an interesting call, as the Raiders are now showing up as well to perhaps try and get in some ensnares. There is an entangle here. Farseer now shows up out to the party. Tauren Chieftain goes in for the stomp. Chain Lightning onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter gets taken down. Keeper of the Grove is at level 3, level 2 on the Farseer, level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain, but the level 1 Demon Hunter is currently out and, well, needs to be resurrected. That beautiful use of invisibility, catching Moon off guard, as Moon being forced to retreat back and resurrect that hero. The Tauren Chieftain will get to level 3 here. Farseer not too far behind either, and at level 3 Farseer with level 2 Spirit Wolf, level 2 Chain Lightning, gonna be able to pick off more of those units as well. All right, Tauren Chieftain, if you thought his strength-based regeneration was strong before, take a look at it now. +5 additional strength on top of a Ring of Regeneration and a Health Stone. The Tauren Chieftain feels like he's regenerating, what is that? Like 7 hit points a second. Just major damage indeed. Coming back around here, we're looking at a Belt of Giant Strength that is currently sitting up on the high ground. Is it going to get picked up? Demon Hunter needs to quickly pick up that item, as that is a large amount of additional strength that would have been very helpful for any hero who happened to come across it. Tauren Chieftain continuing to fight its way through. Tauren Chieftain, is he going to go in for a stomp? No, surrounded by Dryads does not make sense. And now going after all of those units here. Spirit Link trying to save some of those units. Tauren Chieftain still looking to, now Stomp is actually a good position here, as the Demon Hunter is trying to break his way free. All right, is he going to be able to stomp here and try and take down these units? A couple more ensnares. Another ensnare goes down. Tauren Chieftain could be in, well, Tauren Chieftain could have stomped right there to try and taken down the Demon Hunter with a bit of stun, but does not do it. And that Tauren Chieftain, as you can see, damage just does not stick to him, as he's regenerating close to, I believe, 8 hit points a second at this point in the game. Off to the north, Ancient Protector being built right outside FoCuS's expansion. That's going to be easily cleaned up. However, Farseer now in a major bout of trouble. Scroll of Speed needs to be used in order to get away from the slow Dryad poison. And one Dryad dancing in front of that Farseer saying, play with me, play with me. And the Farseer, well, going to perhaps try to re-engage here. Overall, army sizes are very comparable, 46 to 48. Demon Hunter, Keeper of the Grove, Dryads moving across here. Timing is going to be absolutely key, as the Farseer are going to go ahead and engage here. Perhaps get some Dryads and trying to get in a flank. A quick mana burn onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain now trying to head off to the back here. Stomp onto both of the enemy heroes, as the Demon Hunter has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and perhaps wants to give it to the Keeper of the Grove. Moon, it could be in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used right there. Tauren Chieftain now out of mana. Both sides fighting their way through. Raiders going after Dryads. Demon Hunter now at level 3, as we see a quick ensnare. There's a Dust of Appearance, as the Tauren Chieftain is able to get away. No, Chain Lightning at level 2 finishes off the level 4 Keeper of the Grove. All right, continuing to rack up more damage. A Demon Hunter could be out for the count here. Are we going to perhaps see a stomp there? No, there's a mana burn, as the Farseer now currently out of mana. Tauren Chieftain trying to catch up, will not be able to close in on that distance. FoCuS now up to level 4, but the supply count definitely in favor of Moon, as another round of mana burn onto the Farseer shuts FoCuS's Chain Lightning propositions down. Grunts now trying to catch up to those Dryads. Tauren Chieftain with level 2 Endurance Aura still unable to catch up to those fast-moving units there, as the units are still just able to break free and get away. 37 supply compared to 49. Moon has larger supply. He did lose his Keeper of the Grove, though, and FoCuS has an expansion up and operational. That could be all FoCuS needs to be able to bounce back and take a bit of the lead here, as he should be able to get to level 4 on the Farseer and perhaps get that much closer to level 5 on that Tauren Chieftain. The big downside right now is that the Dryads are pretty much free to run around and play. Without Raiders and their siege damage, the Dryads are able to freely pick off any trailing unit without any problem. Farseer gets up to level 4 now. Level 2 Shadow Wolves level 2 Wolves could be in play here, as the Dryads are now making their way over to the expansion. Demon Hunter coming back across here. You can see all of that slow poison adding up extremely quickly. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 4. Where are they going to perhaps try and go? There is a Wisp out here onto the battlefield. Are we going to see a detonation? No, we are not. Coming back around, even though this expansion is, well, all of the workers are taken out, it is not about the workers. It is about that main building, and the Dryads are not good at taking down these buildings. Tauren Chieftain unable to use a stomp as a 100-point mana burn right there. Chain Lightning coming back across here. No Shadow Wolves or Wolves either, as the Dryads with so much abolished magic would easily just get more experience for that Demon Hunter. Both sides are still fighting every which way. The Dryads are continuing to fight their way through, as the Dryads are poking down with their slow poison. Raiders, slow poison, unable to catch up to their targets easily, and unit after unit is just falling. FoCuS is feeding in even more experience onto the Demon Hunter here, as the Dryads are simply standing around here not caring at all. All right, so Dryads are able to continue to just poke after unit after unit. You can see the slow poison racking up damage onto all of those units here, as a Chain Lightning does bounce around once more. Farseer now gets entangled. Farseer could have a very, very bad day. No, scroll. That was a potion of mana right there used there. Demon Hunter could try and finish things off here. Are we going to see a little bit of damage? Yes, we are. There's a Dispel Magic. Spirit Link constantly trying to be recast to try and save that Farseer, as the Farseer ends up getting taken down. I don't know if it was by the Tauren Chieftain, as it looked like it was trying to be denied. All right, another Grunt going to get taken out, as Moon has so many low hit point Dryads here that are just immune to magic. Demon Hunter off to the north here, 162 hit points. Staff of Teleportation going to be coming back around. Tauren Chieftain trying to line something up. Is he going to be able to get a stomp? Grunts just getting completely surrounded by Dryads again, as Moon, even though he lost his hero first, seems to be coming out of this fight in a better proposition. You can take a look once more. So many Dryads down, but with no real siege or splash damage to deal with so many low hit point Dryads, it looks like it is going to have no problem. A Cloak of Shadows used once more by Moon in order to get away. Entangles are going down, as the Keeper of the Grove now backs away onto the other side. Ensnare is finally coming back across, as Moon is going to end up losing 2 Dryads in this situation. Another Dryad could get taken down. Tauren Chieftain is trying to just close in on that distance, and that Dryad will end up falling. Expansion for FoCuS operational again, but he also needs a good amount of lumber. Resurrecting the Farseer and perhaps some additional Grunts and Raiders as well, or training up some additional Grunts and Raiders as well could be helpful. There's a stomp. Keeper of the Grove could be in trouble. Keeper of the Grove gives level 5 to the Tauren Chieftain. Got to expect a mana burn now, as a Scroll of Healing used right there. Hero kills so much on both sides, as the Tauren Chieftain now looks to retreat back. Level 4 Demon Hunter nearing level 5. Well, there is now level 5 with level 3 mana burn, meaning the Tauren Chieftain's level 3 stomp is just not going to be that effective. Ensnare perhaps Ensnare needs to be used very heavily. Peon's now trying to retreat away from the Great Hall here, and we are now going into FoCuS's new strategy, which is just pillage everything to death. All right, Grunts, Raiders, trying to get in a little bit of additional gold any way it can. And the Keeper of the Grove is sitting at level 4, gets up to level 5 here, as the Farseer now back out. All right, well, some Moonwells are going to end up getting destroyed here, as the pillage is still not yet done. Every time there is an attack here, gold could be had, as a Scroll of Town Portal now retreating on its way back. All of the full Moonwells have been taken down, though, so that is going to be a major setback in terms of gold, in terms of healing, for Moon. All right, Moon Will he be able to bounce back and recover? Tauren Chieftain Farseer looking to simply run around. It looks as though the Demon Hunter may suspect or find exactly where the opponent is as the units are coming back around the other side. 49 over 40 supplied. New Moonwells do need to be trained up. Additional peons are going to be trying to saturate that other gold mine as a Wisp gets taken down here. I believe this is a tourney game. Coming back around, Farsi are going to go ahead and engage, trying to go after some of those units. Raiders trying to take down a Dryad. Dryad will, yeah, I believe this is a tourney game, definitely not ladder, as there's some observers in the matchup. Tauren Chieftain still trying to engage here. Farseer gets mana burn for 150, but the Spirit Wolves are just not going to be doing anything against this many Dryads out on the battlefield. 42 supply compared to 39. Scroll of Healing being used once more. Keeper of the Grove and Demon Hunter both sitting at level 5, able to rack up so much damage as Raider after Raider is getting taken down. All of the Moonwells are pretty much bone dry here in this situation, but even in this bone dry situation, all right, there goes another Dryad there. Is it going to matter very much as they all teleport back? 42 supply compared to 39. Army sizes are comparable. We should be getting up some healing salves. Moon using a Moonstone to try and fill up those Moon wells, as still FoCuS needs to train up and replenish some of those units. Coming back around, level 5 Tauren Chieftain, level 4 Farseer making its way off to the north. Dryads still pushing their way through. Demon Hunter sitting at level 5, almost at 5.5. And now this is turning into the hit and run tactics that, well, so many Orc players are known for. All right, going after these units here. Tauren Chieftain going to just go straight after these units as we are looking at a handful of treants to try and stop the expansion here. All right, with Moon losing some of these Moonwells, this could be very, very painful. There goes a grunt as the Demon Hunter, well, just dodging so much damage, nearly 1,000 hit points with 10 armor, so difficult to kill. Treants all down there. We are looking at 340 gold compared to 219 Moon. Starting to finally feel the economic advantage that FoCuS has been bringing to the table every time. Healing salves, potions of mana, scroll of speeds, a lot of consumable items being used. Tauren Chieftain still maxed out on hit points once again, also has a potion of invulnerability, may try and lead the charge here. Tauren Chieftain, well, gets mana burned straight off at the start of the battle, needed to really open up with a big stomp, instead gets mana burned and completely out of commission. Raiders, however, very strong and effective going up against these Dryads, as their medium armor coupled with their siege damage can really racks up damage quickly. Farseer sitting at level 4. There's a Chain Lightning to try and add a little bit of damage there, but only a single target hit as the Keeper of the Grove is too far away and the Dryads cannot be targeted or affected by magic. Potion of Invulnerability now on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter still staying around here. 39 supply compared to 50. FoCuS has the larger army. Chain Lightning bounces only on the Keeper of the Grove as the Tauren Chieftain could be in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Invulnerability should be used. What is it being used for? Not being used just quite yet. Tauren Chieftain trying to chase after that unit there as the Tauren Chieftain is regenerating hit points rather nicely. Staff of Teleportation in order to head back out and able to get away here. All right, coming back through. Tauren Chieftain, no, Staff of Teleportation onto the Keeper of the Grove. Tauren Chieftain could have finished off that Demon Hunter. What's going to happen here? Who's going to end up taking down first? Level 6 onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter could go into Metamorphosis. He doesn't. He falls at level 6 as well. So Tauren Chieftain falls at 5. Demon Hunter falls at level 6, giving level 5 to the Farseer. And now this is anyone's game still. Raiders still coming back around. They could continue to pick off more and more units, but FoCuS ends up taking the game. And a weird ending. I was expecting the Demon Hunter to go in the Metamorphosis, get that additional some odd hit points, and then be able to blast away. That simply did not happen. It was a race to see who was going to get to level 6 on their hero first, I thought. Tauren Chieftain died, giving level 6 to Moon's Demon Hunter. Level 6 on the Demon Hunter, however, still not enough, as he wasn't able to use that ultimate ability and come away with, and will come out of that. A great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And hope you guys see me next time.